Another day, another Liberal found guilty of breaking the Ethics Act. And I know what you're thinking. So what? They break the law all the time. Trudeau got caught breaking the ethics law twice. Once for taking an illegal vacation from a billionaire who wanted a grant from his government, and another time for trying to help Liberal link the SNC-Lavalin avoid prosecution after it stole over $100 million from Africa's poorest people. So why should we care that one of Trudeau's MPs was just found guilty of breaking the law for writing an inappropriate letter to the broadcast regulator to try and get a license for a company that he favored? Well, that's why he was found guilty, but that is not the real scandal. Here's the real scandal. Why is it that you need a politician to help you get your voice heard over the broadcast airwaves? Well, because the CRTC is a government-controlled but highly political bureaucracy that hands out the licenses and decides who gets heard, where, and when through the broadcast system. And now, through Bill C-11, Justin Trudeau wants to give that same heavily political, Liberal-appointed bureaucracy that same control over the internet. So not only would people have to lobby to get their voices heard on broadcasting, but online. What will that mean? It'll unleash an orgy of lobbying, high-paid lobbyists to influence politicians and bureaucrats in order to have the algorithms of the internet manipulated in their favor so that they get higher priority. And that'll mean that the powerful corporate interests with links to the government who support Justin Trudeau will be able to dominate what appears in your YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter feeds. So what appears there will be determined by the clique, not by your click. It will be by pleasing politicians rather than by pleasing the population. It's concentration of power in the hands of the powerful. You see, this is how it works in politics. The powerful turn their power into money, and they turn their money into more power, and that power into more money, and that money into more power, and thus we get more and more concentration of both money and power. That's what C-11 effectively does. Why do you think that CTV, Global, and CBC are always pushing Liberal propaganda? Well, really, they have to, because they're heavily regulated by the Liberal government. And now they're very excited that Trudeau wants to extend to them more control of the internet so that their mediocre content will appear in your news feed. You'll have to click on it and pay them and generate advertising dollars for them. I don't believe that we should concentrate power. I believe we should disperse it. We should have more control in the hands of the people and less in the hands of the politicians, CEOs, and bureaucrats. That's why the Conservative Party is the only party that is fighting against C-11 and in favor of your freedom of speech. Our party fought tooth and nail to stop that bill from passing before the last election. Our party, under the leadership of Leo Housakis, the great senator from Montreal, has been fighting against this bill in the Senate. It has been amended and bounced back to the House of Commons, and it will soon be debated this spring. And this is where you come in. I need you to sign my petition to help me stop C-11 and keep the internet free so that this video doesn't suddenly disappear, so that it will continue to be possible for you to express yourself and choose what you see and what you say on the internet. Section 2B of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees us freedom of expression. 2B or not 2B? That is the question. My answer is this: yes to free speech, no to censorship. Let's allow you to take back control of your life in the freest nation on earth. Now, sign my petition and let's bring it home.